Hello, I am Thomas Jennett. I am a photographer and I have autism. Many people consider autism as a disability, something that makes somebody lesser than what they actually are, something that entitles them to a life that's different in many ways from a normal life. People see autism and they think that person is weird because they look differently, they talk differently, they act and think differently. And in many ways, there's a lot of hurdles that society has to work around when it comes to autistic people. In some ways, it makes me feel like I'm an outcast that always feels a little bit unwelcome when it comes to the normal world. I'm always being chauffeured by my mother, father, or any other figure in my life because they're afraid of what I might do unsupervised, as is the society around me. And that's disheartening to me and at times very sad. It makes me feel that I've always got something to prove when in reality I shouldn't have anything to prove to anyone. I am me, nobody else. I am not some defunct piece of trash that needs to be fixed or turned around just because of my mental disability. But when it comes to photography, I feel that I'm at ease with myself. I can just look at the world through my lens, take the shots that I feel encapsulate the beauty, wonder, and intrigue of the modern world around me without fear of being tormented by the prejudice and opinions of others. It's thanks to the Phoenix Rising Photography Group that I have been able to do my work as a photographer like this, that I have been able to take magnificent shots of the Phoenix Rising Group as a whole, with my services not only being featured on the site, but also being turned into the official Christmas card of last year, as well as my work being a source of monetary gain for me, thanks to the monthly gigs I do with Adrian for the karaoke nights. Now, more about my photography work. I like to believe that there is beauty in everyone and everything, and if it's impossible to see that natural beauty through a lens, then you should work as hard as you can to bring out that beauty in other ways. Try and fiddle with the colours, the shading, the filters even. There is no rule against it in the photography world unless you're going for purely naturalistic photography. I personally like to use my photography in ways that are unique. And by this, I do mean photography that isn't just standing in one place, or that is limited to where I go and what specifically I take shots of. Because yes, even the smallest of things like dirt, mud, and rocks can be interesting based on their shape, coloration, and how they exist in contrast to the other things around it. When I started photography, it was well before I even got a professional camera. I was just using ordinary iPhones to take photographs, and nowadays, the photography capabilities of those little smartphones are fast catching up to the big-name professional camera brands. That's not to say I'm discrediting my professional grade camera, because for all intents and purposes, it's not about the kind of tech that takes shots, but rather how the shots are taken, the angles and coloration of it all, and the meaning behind each shot. Anyone can take photographs of someone or something, but a true masterclass in the craft can make simple photos into majestic pieces of art. And while I myself am no master yet, I'm always looking for new ways to expand my photography reach with each week. When it comes to photography, what I'm hoping to aim for in the future is a job in the photography department. I'm not too picky on what branch of photography that I get enrolled in, as long as I get to use my photography in a way that makes the human world a better and brighter place. To this end, I'm going to continue doing photography, updating my portfolio, and showing off all of the best sides of myself and my talent, so that people see the best out of me, Thomas Jennett, and my up-and-coming prospect as a future photographer.